everybody watching this in the future. I think the sound is working. It says it's working. Yeah, this is episode 14 of the podcast. We're finally back. I'm gonna wait for people to start showing up. Yeah, I have this whole. I'm sure you guys are familiar with OBS. I just got it using on my new laptop. I'm high tech now. I just feel like I'm in the future because I had the oldest laptop forever, and now I can finally do stuff like this. Yeah, so this is podcast is finally back. I didn't announce it or anything, so here we go. Okay, volume is low, but you're technically okay, Aaron. Okay. Yeah, guys. So Aaron's running late. It's okay. We'll explain the whole situation. I don't know if he's gonna watch this whole thing. I think he's getting a haircut. Yeah, so this is cool. Like, look, I can like manipulate things. Like, I don't know. Most people are just like, yeah, whatever. Probably. But yeah, so we're finally back because I was on vacation and we missed 2 weeks. Well, technically it's been 3 weeks and some change because we usually do it on Mondays, but we couldn't do it Monday. Aaron, are you still here? Sorry, I'm like trying to figure this out. Okay. So I have the chat in a whole separate thing here, but I don't know how many people are watching. Let me try to pull up the stats. That says there's 2 viewers. I'm guessing that's me and you, Aaron, because I have it open on my computer. But anyways, for people watching this in the future, yeah, we're gonna try to do it different. We're gonna do it live, and hopefully, going forward, we can keep it this way because I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm like, doing the Zoom call. Oh, sorry, I can't even read. Hold on, I gotta pull up. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Okay. Poopsa time. Oh, pizza time? Yeah, Pizza Time Live. It's the title I came up with prematurely. Aaron, so, if you're gonna watch this whole thing, yeah, hey, what's up? Movies and Train Studios. Are you getting an hour haircut? What's the situation? Because you've been there for over an hour. He said he was at a barber shop, so I don't know if he's getting like he's getting a full fade and he's doing the eyebrows and he's doing, you know what I mean, and a shave and the whole 9 yards. I don't know. Make podcast a prequel to the actual 14th episode. Okay, I don't think this will be a fail. I think you'll show up eventually. I mean, it is 8:42 p.m. here, and I have work tomorrow. But I'm crazy, and I always do stupid things like this when I shouldn't before work, so it's okay. Worst superhero casting of all time. What's up, View with Drew? I see you in my comments. Longer line than Avengers Campus. That's funny. Worst superhero casting. A lot of people like to crap on Jennifer Lawrence's Mystique. I don't have a problem. I was a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan, especially back then, so I was fine with it. I mean, she's great in the first 2 especially she was in. So I mean, Dark Phoenix, they didn't care, so she wasn't great in that. But I don't know, the worst of all time. I really don't know. Am I going to see Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard? Probably not. I haven't seen the first movie. I mean, it looks funny. I saw the trailer in front of something. Oh, I did see Cruella on my vacation, and we just saw it. It was a great movie. What's up, guys? What's up, Manny? I don't know how long this is gonna. I have no clue. This is gonna be very spontaneous. But once Aaron gets here, I mean, he's technically here, but once he gets here, it'll be a lot more things going on. Worst superhero casting is George Clooney, Batman, and Robin. You know what? You're on the money there. I didn't even think about that. Cloud casted as Galactus in Fantastic. Yeah, the Cloud as Galactus in Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer. George Clooney as Batman is the worst. He makes Ben Affleck as Daredevil. And Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider look great. I've never seen the Ghost Rider movies, and I've never seen Ben Affleck's Daredevil. So, I mean, I obviously, I get it. I see what's the problem. When the world needed them the most, they've returned. Oh, us, yeah, yeah. I don't know if you guys have missed all 3 of our viewers. I hope you didn't miss. I hope you didn't miss this too much. Oh, good. You saw it too, Aaron. Good. We'll talk about it. Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good. Aaron, you need to tell me about your haircut. I'm curious about this. Why is it taking so long? I really need to know. Um, who is your favorite superhero casting choice? Mine is Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I mean, you just said it right there. I got the Logan poster over there. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably cut off. Um, how cut off is it? Yeah, it's pretty cut off. I mean, I dedicated a whole video to it from years ago. If you want to check that out. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Like obviously Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., and you know, um, J. Jonah Jameson, J.K. Simmons. That's perfect. Those are just ones that instantly. There are so many people. Oh, I gotcha. Really? Oh, I mean, over there it's 5:30, right? Okay, that makes more sense. Over here, all the shops are closed, so I was confused for a second. I need to get a haircut too. It's been a couple months. Um, your epic bangs. Yeah, your hair was getting pretty. Last time I saw you, at least, your hair was looking kind of long there. You saw the Friday 13th comment. Oh yeah, that was funny. What's up, Michael W. 1999? How you doing? Have you seen A Quiet Place 2 yet? See, the thing is, on my vacation, so we went to Universal, right? And we've been there a million times. They have a movie theater like outside the park, and we've never been to it. It's a Cinemark. We have another Cinemark we go to over here, but like we've never been to this one, the Universal one. So we were like, let's finally go there and see something. So the only things that were really playing were either Cruella or A Quiet Place 2. I'm the only one who saw the first movie, so it's not like we could have just went to the second movie. I mean, I would have preferred it, but it's fine though. Like Cruella was fantastic, like I said. So I haven't seen it, but I did pre-order the Steelbook already. So, and I hear it's a great movie. So, I mean, John Krasinski. The first movie was great. So, yeah. Have I seen the original Fantastic Four movie? Yes, I actually do like them. I don't hate them. I refuse to watch that third one. That sucks. That was Fox just made just to keep the rights. And it's funny because a couple years later they ended up being bought out by Disney. So that movie was pointless. Bought the 4K version of Godzilla vs. Kong. Oh, nice. Yeah, a lot of people were having issues with that. I got lucky yesterday, I guess. Yeah, I'm thinking about that one that's coming in the mail. I might give it away to somebody. I'm not sure, because people have been saying, hey, send it to me when you get it. I'll buy it off you. Like, some people have been saying that. So whenever it shows up in the mail, I just might give it away. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it, because it's a hot item, so. Oh, you're leaving, Arian? You're watching Train Spotting? That's funny. Or are you joking? I can't tell. Oh, Michael saw Quiet Place too. How'd you like it? The clear steelbook slip literally saved a certain steelbook I got. Oh, I already know what it is. It's, you're talking about, Chaos Walking. My Best Buy had a few of those. I'm still tempted to get it, but, I don't know. It's a cool, it's an interesting design. I'll say that. You would Drew. Godzilla vs. Kong's best monster vs. movie, the worst, The King of Monsters. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the first Godzilla, objectively, is probably a better movie, but I did like Godzilla vs. Kong the best, just, in terms of, like, what I liked. And Aaron's favorite movie is Godzilla, so, and he likes Fant Four Stick for some reason. I mean, that's okay. Favorite Mission Impossible movie? I need to, like, watch all of them. I haven't watched, I've watched the first three. I've owned all of them, as they come out, I buy them, but, like, I just haven't, I need to watch all of them. I need to do a marathon. Like, they're doing, what is it, 7 and 8 back to back? So, like, once those start coming out, I think I'll, like, marathon them, yeah. Have I watched any Studio Ghibli movies? I feel like, I don't know if you're the same person that asked me that, but somebody asked me that before. A couple times, probably. I've seen Spirited Away years ago. I think that might be the only one. Yeah, I'm not, like, a huge anime guy. I mean, I like it, I love Cowboy Bebop. I love, Akira. Akira's fantastic. You did pick it up, but it's not that steel, but if you know, you know. Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, so you didn't go for that one. Okay. So I'm wondering what steelbook you're talking about. They got saved by the clear... Must be a Lionsgate one, right? Because they do the slipcovers. I'm trying to... Have I seen the Expendables movie? Yes. I love the first two. The third one was very forgettable. Skull Island's underrated. Yeah. Godzilla 2014 is for Chads. Absolutely. First Maze Runner or first Hunger Games? Um, like I said, I was a huge Jennifer Lawrence nut back then when those were coming out. So 16-year-old me would have said Hunger Games, but now I think I like Maze Runner. The first movie, better probably. Yeah. What's up, Zomatic Z? Zomatic Z. What do you think is the worst representation of a comic book character? I think Bane and Batman and Robin. It always comes back to Batman and Robin. Yeah, I mean, Bane was terrible in that. I mean, what wasn't? My Neighbor Totoro, yeah. HBO Max. I'm out on HBO Max right now. I'd have to either use another email or pay for a month. You know. Yeah. If you know, you know. You look tired. I mean, I just always look tired. That's the two things I always get. No, three. People usually think I'm either tired or high or angry because I have a resting bitch face. So like, it's just, I mean, I can't help it. I mean, I'm not really tired. I kind of feel, I don't know, but I'm not tired. It's been raining all day, by the way. It's really raining a lot here in South Florida the past few days. If you guys live down here, you know what I'm talking about. It's terrible. The streets were kind of flooded yesterday. Not as bad as when I did that Bill and Ted video, if you remember that. Yeah, I don't know. I just, maybe the weather's making me feel kind of weird. Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. So when Aaron gets here, I'm going to have to like rearrange the whole screen. Like if you see, I can move all this stuff around. So like this screen right here that I'm moving is the actual Zoom meeting. So like when he gets here, I'm going to have to adjust, but it's okay. I don't know how long it's going to be. He's getting an extensive haircut. Okay. Let me get this back up. The chat. Alright. Favorite Linkin Park song? Shadow of the Day, What I've Done, Leave Out the Rest, New Divide. Oh, you like some of those Transformers songs, I see. Yeah, you notice that? They were like the Transformers band for a little bit. Yeah, New Divide, What I've Done, I love those. But in the end, you know, what's the other one? Numb, those two. Those are the best. I mean, come on. I haven't heard of the other one, I don't think. I'm not like a huge fan, by the way, so don't kill me. What's the other one you said? Shadow of the Day. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that one. But rest in peace, Chester Bennington. I still remember like where I was the day that it was announced. Like now, I remember I was on a vacation to Key West. It was in 2018, or was it 2017? I think it was 2018. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. I think it was 2018. It was in July or August, and we were out shopping or something, whatever, and the news broke, and I was like, holy crap. And then we got in the car, right, and we drove to wherever we were driving, and they announced it on the radio, and the person said his name wrong. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, that's so disrespectful. They were like, rest in peace to Chad Bennington. I don't know if it was Chad. They just messed up the first name, I think. I was like, it's Chester. Like, come on. That was so bad. I remember that. Recalling the Paramore one, I made a mistake. Oh, your Paramore ranking, you mean? You should do the tier list. I'm gonna be doing so many more tier lists. I had so much fun with that one. Do you find redeeming quality in Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon? God. Listen, 13-year-old me when Revenge of the Fallen came out was the coolest movie ever, okay? But now, it's like the worst piece of crap ever. Dark of the Moon has some cool aspects. I haven't watched either one in a long time, but I don't like Michael Bay Transformers, I'm sorry. The Bumblebee movie, the first few minutes of that was the best Transformers movie, and that's how you know. Like, it's just, yeah. No more Michael Bay, please. P-Virus or Paris? P-Virus. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be seeing them in Philadelphia on August 13th. That concert I was supposed to go to last year finally has an official date. So I have to fly to Philadelphia for a concert. And you want to know the whole story about that? I've talked about it before in other podcasts. I don't want to go over it again. But I had a whole thing planned where, yeah, I'm not going to get into it. I believe it's August 13th. It's a Friday. So, and it's a VIP, so I'm going to actually get to meet them in person. And, you know, I'm going to just probably pass out right in the spot. Yeah, so, the definition of cinema, yeah. Yeah, right? Chris Cornell, Tom Petty, Malcolm Young in 2017. Yeah. That's crazy. Was it 2017? Chester Bennington. Let me look that up just to be safe. I don't want to say that wrong. Ooh, excuse me. um, Chester Bennington. Oh yeah, it was 2017. It was July. Okay, yeah, I remember. It was in the summer. So yeah, it's just unfortunate, you know. You'd never know. How many people are watching this right now? 5. Okay. And I'm assuming it's all you guys here, so you're very, very active in the chat. I love it. Well, like I said, it's gonna get more exciting once Aaron gets here. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I'm not trying to rush you, by the way. If you're still watching, I'm just saying it'll be more interesting than my boring self. I don't want to like talk about like Loki and stuff. I don't want to prematurely talk about that until he gets here. And my vacation and all that stuff. I mean, I could talk about it a little bit, I guess. But the show's fantastic. What do you think is when Poulter's best and worst performance? Maze Runner 1. Yeah, Aaron's getting a 5-hour haircut. Okay. You should like. I'm assuming you're waiting in line. That's why you can watch this. When you're sitting down, actually in here, you should like pull the video up and you know what I mean? Like call into the Zoom chat real quick and like do it. Come up on the screen while you're getting your hair done. And the barber's gonna be like, hey. And then like tell him what channel this is, and he can find it later. That's funny. And by the way, I don't know about you, but like the barbershop I go to, like everybody knows each other there. Like I know a lot of I have a lot of frequent people that have cut my hair before there, and like they recognize me, and so like, do you know the guy, or like you just gonna get a random person? Okay. Anyways, Will Poulter is the guy with the eyebrows. He was great in Midsummer, and Maze Runner. Yeah, he was good too. I mean, Midsummer's just a better movie, so I'm gonna go with that. Isn't he in We're the Millers or Meet the Millers? What's that movie? That comedy? I've never seen it. The Shrekking was a masterpiece. Thank you, Manny. You can still buy a shirt, by the way, people. If you didn't get one, my good friend Tony Stark bought one. He's currently watching Trainspotting, but you can still get one if you want. You came to this new one that just opened. Oh, okay, I got you. That's why the line's so long. The razor blades are fresh. Yeah, we have a barbershop like near. Well, I want to say it's like maybe 10 miles from here, but like, it's a popular one where like you can get a haircut for like $5 if you don't make an appointment. Okay, if you make an appointment, you got to pay standard price. You know what I mean? So if you don't make an appointment, you just show up. It's $5, but the catch is you gotta wait like an hour because like everybody does that. So like, and I did it once. I went there once. My friend recommended it. I'm never doing it again. It took forever. I was like, no, I just want to be in and out. I'm sorry. I'll rather pay full price. Plus you gotta tip the guy. So yeah. I don't know. But anyways, you should do a quick thing when you're getting your. I mean, if you don't want to, it's okay, but it'll be funny. Yeah, I mean, the Shrekking. Yeah, that was a fun video. Probably my favorite one I've done. I wanted to do another thing because I was at Universal and they have the Shrek area, and I was contemplating because they have the whole shop with merchandise. They have all kinds of stuff in there, and I was thinking I could buy this, but I didn't do it. I was spending enough money on this trip anyway, so. But there will be something in the future. I don't know how long from now, but I will do. There's got to be a follow-up to that. I can't just leave it with that cliffhanger. So yeah, I have a camera holder in my car. I'll try to do it real quick when I get in. Oh, it's okay. I mean, let's get all the details. So how far are you from home? Are you Spider-Man No Way Home, or are you far from home? Like, are you homecoming? How close are you? Talk for a minute and then dip, then come back. You don't have to. Like, if it's a quick car ride, like if you're like close to home, you don't have to do that. Yeah. So, what do I talk about? Let me think. So Loki, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I'm really loving it. The senior year videos weren't that. Yeah, those were fun. I'm surprised too. Like none of the music got blocked. One little snippet of music did get muted. I had to either way. It was because if I didn't, it would have got blocked. So, yeah. But Like, I'm surprised. I mean, they all got claimed, so I can't make any money off it, but it's okay. Um, you know, I'm surprised though. Like, none of it had to be muted, except for that one little snippet. Talk about beans. What's your favorite? Oh, you asked me about the senior year. I like the Cat in the Hat one the best. I think that one's pretty fun. Was it Thunderstruck? No. So at the beginning of the Cat in the Hat video, it's like, I believe it's a red screen. It's like the title. It says Cat in the Hat, and sort of, you know. There's a little bit of the Beatles, When I'm 64, from Sgt. Pepper. The like, it's like a nice little melody, so I thought that would be a nice thing to start the video with. But just that few seconds of that one Beatles song was claimed to where, like, you can't use this or else the video is getting blocked. So I was like, all right. I mean, I guess it's because of the Beatles. They're the biggest band ever, so you can't use it. Yeah, I know, Aaron. $20. That's not a problem. Money's not a problem. Yeah, so that little beginning section of Cat in the Hat got muted, but nothing else got muted. Everything got claimed, obviously, but nothing else. Yeah, no, I don't have to mute it, so that's all that matters. Yeah, so let me think. What do I talk about? Let me see what you guys. Did I miss any messages? Let me see here. You can put copyright songs that don't expect to make money off it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's okay. Like, you know, not every single video needs to be monetized. Like, you know, I'll make exceptions. Cause I just wanted that, because it's so vintage from, you know, from my senior year. I wanted it to be intact completely. So 99% intact. So I'm fine with that. I didn't want to change any of this, because those songs fit perfectly. Don't Stop Believin' and, you know, all that stuff. So, yeah, I couldn't change any of those. I didn't want to. Yeah, guys. So I'm not sure what to talk about. Oh God. 4 viewers currently. I like to find, like, I want to see random people, like, because YouTube's algorithm. Everybody jokes about it. I wonder if, like, this will get suggested to people who've never seen me before. Like, you know what I mean? Like a live thing. Or maybe somebody who's seen, like, one of my videos. I don't know. Backstreet Boys are In Sync. I honestly don't even know the difference. I mean, like, okay. Justin Timberlake was in... I honestly don't even know. I was trying to think. Backstreet Boys, right? You didn't put Shrek 4D as number 1. You know, for the meme, I should have. I should have had, like, Shrek appear behind me and then hold a gun to my head. What's your favorite movie? Montrell Embry. I don't think I've seen you before, Montrell. Are you a subscriber? If not, it's okay. I'm not holding a gun to your head. But I have videos all about my favorite movies. My favorite movie is Blade Runner. Okay, I have a huge poster right there. Yeah, that's my favorite. I mean, it's been my favorite for a couple of years, but for the longest time, my favorite movie was The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But I talk about it in detail in those videos. So, oh, you are a subscriber. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you want full details about it's my top 30. I mean, there's a few changes I'd make now because I made the videos a couple years ago, but it's pretty much still intact. Like, it's, you know, for the most part, it's still my top favorite 30 movies, and I talk about each one in detail. So, you know, it's 3 separate videos and they're very long. So if you have the time, I mean, you can just watch the last one if you want. You know, it's such a mystery what your favorite movie is. Yeah, right. I have no clue. I would never guess. I don't know, man. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, Zilla, I'd never figure it out. Can you rank the Bourne movies? I haven't watched them in a minute, so... Okay, Dead Last is going to be the Jeremy Renner one. The movie was totally forgettable. I did not like it at all. I watched it once, and that's all I needed. The 5th movie, I had a lot of hype for that. It was just meh. Like, it was so meh. I did a review for it, too, back when it came out. I think I was being kind of generous, from what I recall. It was very meh. So I'm going to put that in 4th place, okay? This is the whole video right here. The whole Bourne ranking. I don't have to do it. This is it right here. The first 3 movies are great, though. So, Ultimatum is probably the best objectively, but I do remember, like, back in the day when I first watched them, I remember liking Supremacy the best, the second one. I don't know why. I just liked it more. I was just more into it. So I would put Supremacy at the top, then Ultimatum, then Bourne Identity, then the most recent movie, and then the Jeremy Renner one at the very bottom. Um, can you rank the Simpsons movies? There's only one. There's only one movie. I know you know that. Rank the Halloween movies. That would take a long time. I mean, the worst Halloween movie. That's easy. That's Curse of Michael Myers. That movie is horrendous. Horrendous. You should watch Angry Video Game Nerd Cinemaster, like his review of the Halloween series. He's done all of them. He has like a long video on YouTube where he like put all the reviews together, and his review of Curse of Michael Myers is so funny. It's hilarious. What grade would you give Maze Runner Scorch Trials? I actually didn't watch the third movie. Or no, Scorch Trials is the second one, right? Death Cure is the third movie. I never watched the third one. I kind of lost interest after the second one. And plus the third movie took so long because what's-his-name got injured. Dylan O'Brien, right? So I never watched the third one. I watched Scorch Trials, like, what was it, 5 years ago that came out? Like, as soon as I got the Blu-ray, I watched it once. I mean, I don't even remember. Like, I remember Gus from Breaking Bad was in it, but that's it. Like, I don't know. I love the first movie. 2017 Justice League, what grade? Is there anything less than a 0? Can I give it a negative number? No, it's not that bad. It's bad, though. Like a 5 out of 10. You know what I mean? Like, I can watch it, but... I mean, honestly, let me take that back. Now that I've seen the Zack Snyder one, I don't even think I can watch that. Like, knowing what it was, you know, I just can't. I mean, it'd be fun to make fun of with a bunch of people. You watch it with, like, a group of friends, and you're like... You know, especially if you're drinking, you know, like, you can tear that apart. Have I seen Non-Spot with Liam Neeson? No, I avoid the typical generic action movies that just constantly come out, especially the direct-to-DVD. I mean, I know that wasn't, but I just avoid them for the most part. Rank all your ranking videos. Oh man. By the way, Aaron, I gotta thank you. This is like a great idea that you came up with because I was not expecting this today. This whole what I'm doing right now, like you actually thought, hey, let's do a live stream of it, and I went ahead and like figured out like, hey, how can I do this, and here we are. Like, dude, like thank you. This is so cool, and I honestly should do that. And this whole podcast was your idea too. If I could kiss your ass for a minute, yeah, like you're coming up with some really cool ideas. I'm just a bozo, so I'm just doing what you say. I will rank all my ranking videos. That's such a good idea. I'll put them on a tier list. Yeah, so Aaron's the mastermind. I'm just the dumb idiot. I'm assuming your haircut hasn't even started yet. Yeah. And these cups, by the way, at Universal, these are a ripoff. Don't do it. Because, okay, it's rant time again. I'm assuming the California one does this also. And they have another Universal in, is it in Japan? They have a couple. They have these cups that you could buy for like, how much is it? It's like $18, I think. And it's like you get unlimited refills, so obviously it's worth it. But it's only for one day. So like if you go a couple days, which I did, I brought this back the next day, and they have the soda machines rigged to where like the bottom of this thing has like a thing you can't even get to. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's got like a scanner. I don't know how it works, but it's rigged to like where it knows like you used this the day before. So like you have to buy a new thing to put at the bottom. Like the worker takes the cup, goes behind the scenes, and does something with your cup, and brings it out, and it works again. So like it's something in here, but it costs $10 if you want to use it again. So like per day, if you want to keep using it, you have to spend $10 more. I mean, you can refill it with ices and soda and everything, but the lines are so long. It's just, ugh, God, such a ripoff. I probably wouldn't have bought it if I knew that ahead of time. Because like the second day I used it, I went to go fill it. I'm like, why is it not working? It's not working. And then I found out. So those things are a ripoff. But it's a cool cup though. Like it's got, you know, like artwork on it, and it's durable. It's nice. It's got a nice top. Yeah, it's just a ripoff. rank the podcast episodes. It's like listen back to every single one just to rank them. What do you think is Liam Neeson's best and worst action movie? For me, Taken 1 is his best, and worst is Phantom Menace. I haven't seen enough Liam Neeson movies. I've seen Taken. Phantom Menace, yes, I've seen that, obviously. He was in Ted 2. I've seen Ted 2. What else have I seen Liam Neeson? I can't even think. Batman Begins, duh. I mean, I don't really know what to say. I guess worst is Phantom Menace. I'm still making the Disney ride ranking video. I just want to think what's the best way to do it with what I have. I would recommend the tiers, because that's so fun if you can. Because I made that whole list myself. Like, I uploaded it with all the pictures and all that, so that took a minute, but it's really fun. And you can make your own custom tiers and stuff. But if you can't, you don't have the capabilities, you know, because I didn't for the longest time. You could just do a slideshow, you know, like have pictures of it and then talk about it, you know. I mean, I don't know. Something like that. Which version of Venom do you think is better, Tom Hardy or Topher Grace? I think Tom Hardy, representation of Venom, and Spider-Man 3 was Topher. Yeah. Tom Hardy, definitely. That first movie is very generic, but he's very good in it, and I'm excited for the sequel. Spider-Man 3 is a misunderstood masterpiece. Yeah, I mean, this coming Spider-Man 3 is going to be a masterpiece. They pretty much confirmed Willem Dafoe's in it. I think. I don't know. If that's true, I'm going to lose it. Oh boy, guys. Man, I wanted to start early because I couldn't wait. That's kind of my fault. It's like I really wanted to like try this out. I'm kind of regretting starting early now because I think it's gonna be a minute. Aaron's gonna do a quick cameo, and then he just might have to take over the whole thing. I don't know. Best and worst Spider-Man villain. Best Doc Ock, worst Rhino. I think he just said it right there. Yeah, definitely Rhino was the worst one. Doc Ock, yeah. I mean, Green Goblin is iconic, so. But Spider-Man 2 is the best movie, so yeah. What is your favorite Marvel movie? Favorite Marvel movie is Logan. If you want to talk like separate, you know, like Fox, Sony, Disney, whoever else. Oh, Universal. They made Hulk. Both Hulks, right? So like, okay, Disney, Avengers Endgame. Or sorry, Infinity War. I apologize. Infinity War. It ain't looking good, Chief. Oh God. This is my fault. Don't worry, Aaron. It's not your fault. No, Infinity War is the best Disney one. Fox, Logan, like I said. Universal. I like The Incredible Hulk better than Hulk. Universal did Howard the Duck, right? I never saw Howard the Duck yet, by the way. Predator Fan 2000. What's up? And who else am I missing? Oh, Sony. Spider-Man 2. So those are all my favorite Marvel movies from each studio. I mean, I guess you could say Paramount was doing the MCU originally, up until, what was it, Thor 2, right? Am I getting that right? So I think my favorite out of those would probably be the first Avengers movie. Am I missing any of the studios there? I think that's all of them. Green Goblin is the second best Spider-Man movie, though. Yeah. Back to formula. Have you seen The Predator 2018? You know what's weird to me, by the way? How is 2018 already 3 years ago? Like, it doesn't... Like, I'm like, whoa, that movie came out 3 years ago already? Like, is time just flying, or what? That movie was disappointing. Everyone knows that. I mean, it's kind of the same situation for me with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Everybody, like, says those movies are god-awful. I don't think they're god-awful. They definitely have their problems. But they could have been so much better, and I don't think they're god-awful. Like, Predator 2018, I think is funny. I love Shane Black, you know. I love that it's rated R. I like a lot of the characters. I think the humor, for the most part, is good. But the movie was kind of just a big mess. Yeah. I mean, I watched it once, so. I love the Steelbook, though, by the way. If you remember that one, for the most recent Predator. Love that steelbook. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if it was like Fox was messing up with that or what. But yeah, um, yeah. So, anyways, let me think of stuff to talk about. God. So like, my vacation was a nice 2 weeks, and coming back to reality. It's just like, man, I wish I could be on vacation forever because like it was so fun. Like I was doing stuff every single day. That's the reason why the podcast had to miss 2 weeks. Because honestly, I didn't have any downtime. Like we were doing stuff every day. Like honestly, I mean, we slept in a lot, so that's another thing, And I got to sleep in every single day for 2 weeks, which that's probably had never happened since I was a kid. Like because I have to work and all that. Yeah, I love sleeping in. It's like my favorite thing. Like work until you're successful. No, my motto is work until you don't have to wake up to an alarm clock anymore. Like if I could sleep in every day for the rest of my life, I'd be so happy. um, I love sleep. I hate waking up with like no sleep. I don't mind waking up early. I need to have at least like 7 or 8 hours of sleep, preferably. Have I seen Last Action Hero? I saw it a long time ago on TV, I think. Remember when we used to watch regular TV? I don't even watch regular TV anymore. I just watch YouTube or streaming services or movies, and yeah, that's just how it is. We don't even have cable anymore over here, so that's just how it is nowadays. I miss watching TV, like commercial breaks and all that good stuff. And the show's gonna be on at this time. Yeah, it's just it's the way of the past, I guess. You're a huge fan. Thanks, Predator fan. I appreciate you. I like that you're a Predator fan too. The first movie is amazing. Second one's okay. Third movie's underrated. I really love the third one. Predators, and then the fourth one I just mentioned is yeah. Aaron says the podcast is awesome. It'll be awesomer when you're here. You hate sleep. Takes so much time. Dreams take forever to go through and don't make sense. Bottom tier daily activity. The one thing about sleep I don't like is like you can be like so tired and you're like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep so fast, and it takes like an hour to fall asleep. I hate how that happens, especially if you have to be up early the next day. God. I like dreams. I do this thing a lot. Man. Like this thing a lot where when I go to bed, I play on my TV, YouTube. What's it called? Binaural beats. It's like it helps you like lucid dream and stuff. I do it every night. It's I feel like a hippie or something. Like I'm on drugs, but it's so cool. I highly recommend it. Like it'll knock you out. You know what I mean? It helps knock you out, and you do dream a lot. I've never like done that out of body thing, but like it'll happen at some point because like I'm constantly doing it every night, almost. So I highly recommend binaural beat. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Binaural. It's like brainwave music. I don't know how to explain it. It literally messes with. I don't know. I probably shouldn't be doing it every night, but yeah. What would you rate the Purge 2013 on a scale 1 to 10? For me, 7. Oh, I don't know, Drew. Have you seen my Purge ranking video? Because I trash the first movie, mainly because of the son, who's probably the worst character of anything I've ever seen. I recommend you watch that video, because the movie's okay. It's just the son ruins it for me. Like I can't watch that movie. I'm gonna throw something at my TV if I do. I am gonna watch Fast 9. I'm actually marathoning all the movies in preparation. Like I watched 2 Fast and Furious today. The day before I watched the first one. Tomorrow I'm watching Tokyo Drift. Each day I'm gonna watch a movie. So next Thursday I'm seeing it. Yeah, I heard early reviews said it was terrible, but I'm gonna see it anyway because that's just how I operate. I'm a hardcore fan, so I'm gonna see it. I just eat, don't sleep, podcast, repeat. Our first merch shirt, yeah, for all 3 of our viewers. Which movie do you like more? First Sam Raimi Spider-Man or first X-Men? That's kind of tough. All right, the first Spider-Man's probably a better movie. I like the first X-Men quite a bit, but like if we're being real here, first Spider-Man's probably a better movie, right? Yeah. First movie's kind of booty cheeks. Are you talking about Fast and Furious, Aaron, or X-Men or Spider-Man? Which one are you talking about, Aaron? Because any of those could be. I mean, first Fast and Furious is such a vintage piece of history, man. Um, God, that movie's so dated, man. They're stealing DVD players and Ja Rule. Oh God, I can't watch that movie too often because I just keep thinking like, what were we thinking in the early 2000s? What were we thinking? Um, with everything, the fashion, the music, just everything. Um, I have seen it. And I know you trashed on it hard, but I know you said you don't hate it. Okay, I'm glad you saw that, Drew. Yeah, I don't hate it. I'd give it like a 7. No, that's being too nice. I'll give it a 6. Oh, you're talking about the Purge. Okay. You just watched the first Fast and Furious for the first time? Have you seen? I know. Oh yeah, I remember. I think you've only seen Fast 5. Yeah, it is so 2000. It's the most. That's my go-to answer. What's the most 2000s movie? Fast and Furious 1. Fast and Furious 1. Um, yeah, I first saw that when I was. I want to say I was like 7 or 8. I want to say 7, because I remember. I've told this story before. The first DVD we ever owned in this household was the first Fast and Furious. It was either that or Spider-Man 1. I want to say it was Fast and Furious because that came out first. We were at Universal, and I don't know what the situation was. We ended up getting a free movie. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was free with a purchase. But I still have it somewhere. I gotta find it. It's a DVD of Fast and Furious 1. It's like the ultra tricked out edition, whatever it's called. It's got like a shiny cover, and it's got 2 discs. They cut the barcode on the back with scissors. That way when you took it out of the store, it wouldn't beep or whatever. I don't know. It was weird. So it has a cut on the back. And yeah, that movie came out in 2001. So I was born in 96. And I'm not sure when we got that DVD. 2002? I don't know when it came out on DVD. It must have been new though, you know. So I was either 6 or 7 or 8, young kid watching that movie, and you know that movie's full of everything a kid loves, right? Blood, action, just yeah. I was like, what am I watching right now? It was probably the most hardcore movie I'd ever seen at that point. Obviously, I was very young. What movie do I think is worse, Spider-Man 3 or X-Men: The Last Stand? X-Men: The Last Stand. Just the scene with the Juggernaut and Elliot Page. Yeah, that's all you need to watch to know the answer. It has Limp Bizkit in the soundtrack. Yeah, and Ja Rule. Have I seen the new Mortal Kombat? I've heard from a lot of people it was no good, but Aaron said it was good from what I recall. I haven't seen it. I don't know if I will. If it's free on YouTube with ads. You know what's funny? For no reason at all, I watched The Marine with John Cena, free with ads on YouTube the other night. If you know about that movie, you know why I'm laughing. That movie's interesting. I haven't watched it in a long time, but when it first came out in 2006, I was really into it. 10-year-old me was really into it. Now, yeah, it was a guilty pleasure watching that again. I think it might still be on here free with ads, which I don't mind. The free movies on YouTube with ads, the ads aren't that long. It's like we're watching a regular video. They're only a few seconds. You can skip them. It's like watching a movie on TV. Remember that? How much longer until you have to buy a new room because you run out of shelf on them? Dude, I bought so many things on this vacation. I don't have room for any of it. I literally bought, I think it's 9 or 10 new T-shirts. On this vacation, I bought 9 or 10 new T-shirts. Yes, I don't have any room in my closet for shirts. I'm running out of. My shelf is no space. I'm running out of room for NECA figures. I'm running out of room for Funko figures. I'm running out of room for everything. Okay. So when I do like get out of here, eventually, I'm gonna need some space because I have no room for anything. Okay, it's a thing. Um, I have so much stuff in here. It's not even funny. Um, yeah, guys, I bought so much junk. I bought a candle with Jeff Goldblum's face on it. I want to show. Actually, let me show it to you guys. Let me try to get it without it falling. All right, guys. Do you see this? I paid like I think $15. Yes, $15 for this epic candle. Do you see this? I got it from this really cool record store. I'll just show you. Is that the phone? What is that number on the bottom? I don't even know. But it's called Park Avenue CDs. I think the video is reversed, so it's backwards, but whatever. It's outside of Orlando, but it's such a cool store. It's the coolest record store I've ever been to. I heard about it from, I think somebody on TikTok like posted it, and my sister sent it to me. I'm not on TikTok. I'm too old. I'm kidding. I'm not too old, but I don't really do TikTok. Like I was big into Vine when Vine was a thing. Like TikTok's the way better version of it, but now for me it's like a little too late. You know what I mean? Like if this would have existed back when Vine existed, I would have been all about it. But now I'm just sort of like, whatever. So like my sister sends me all the TikToks. I don't watch them myself. You rewatched Tron Legacy last night, and I still find it as an underrated movie. I haven't watched that in a long time. That came out in like 2010, right? I saw it around that time period, like 2011, 2012, something. Yeah, it was good from what I remember. CGI Jeff Bridges was kind of, but I don't totally love the first Tron either. I mean, it's iconic, but, they're not just, they're not really for me. They're building, like, a really cool Tron roller coaster at Disney World. I don't know when that's going to open, but, yeah, the only thing that's disappointing about this candle, it's not scented. Like, I should have known this, like, right away. Like, if it's scented, you could smell it, without it burning, right? So, like, I already lit it the other day for a couple hours, and there's no smell. Like, I thought it would be like a blueberry or something. I don't know. You can literally buy, by the way, candles online for, like, you ever been on the E.T. ride? There's, like, a scent in the forest. The one in Orlando, at least. I don't know about the other. I'm sure there's another E.T. in, like, the Japan park, maybe. I don't know. Wherever. Or Singapore. Where is Universal? I gotta look this up. I'm getting it totally wrong. Like, you can buy theme park candles that smell like certain parts of the theme park. I want to get the E.T. one. I'm not a candle guy, by the way, but when I bought this, I was like, man, I should get more. I don't know. I'm kind of getting into candles now. Let me look up. There is one in Japan, and there's one in Singapore, and Beijing, and South Korea, and Dubai land. What is all? There's so many. I had no clue. Wow. Universal Studios Moscow? Oh, it's not built yet. Planned. It's planned currently. Wow, Universal's got way more parks than I realized. Oh my god. Who is your favorite live-action Batman? I haven't watched the Michael Keaton ones in a long time. I do like that he's coming back, by the way. That's really cool. I will just say Christian Bale, just because the Dark Knight trilogy for me is the best out of all of them. I just like that series the best. But the two Tim Burton ones are great, obviously. I'm just gonna say Christian Bale because he is the Batman in those. But Michael Keaton is great. Ben Affleck's great. In Batman v Superman, and the Snyder Cut. I mean, he was in Suicide Squad for like 5 seconds. I'll just go Christian Bale. But yeah. So guys, I have to fart right now. Okay, but it's gonna be loud. I don't think I'm gonna do it because that's gross, right? It went away. It went away. Don't worry about it. Oh god. How many people are currently watching? 5. Okay. Yeah, guys. So, how long has this been going on currently? Let me check real quick. Where is the main timer? I'm like looking on my browser right now. Oh, it's been for 50 minutes. So Aaron will show up at some point if I don't tap out. um, this might be a solo adventure. Cause yeah, he's busy. Yeah, so basically what happened, I might as well just say it. So there's been no podcast for a couple weeks because I was away, and we were gonna do it on Monday, but he was unavailable, so he said let's just do it Wednesday, and you know, he's busy right now. Like we didn't like figure out a time. We're just like, oh, we'll just do it Wednesday. So I messaged him like, oh, we still gonna do the podcast, but he's like, oh, I'm getting a haircut, whatever. So I'm all right. I'll just set up the thing, and you know, I have it like this now. It's all cool. So I got excited. Let me start it early. I don't want to wait. So I'm stupid. I'm assuming he's getting his haircut right now. Like he's not waiting in line anymore because he hasn't said anything for a minute. Yeah, but anyways, I'll talk about Loki for a little bit. Not too much. But out of the 3 shows so far, a lot of people are saying this. It's the first. The first episode was the best, like first episode so far, out of all 3 shows. It blew my mind. The Infinity Stone thing blew my mind. The second episode today blew my mind. The show's so good. It can go a million directions. And we still got 4 more to go. So, I mean, I don't know. I really can't predict it. Like, it's going to obviously tie into, like, the multiverse stuff and, you know, there's so many theories about who the timekeepers are, and like it's such a cool, unique show. Like I thought WandaVision was like the most unique thing they'd ever do, but this is like gearing up to be like more unique. When should I do another Blu-ray collection? Not rushing, just saying. The thing with Blu-ray collections, they take a long time to film, obviously, and you're gonna want to do them like I'd say once, like at the very minimum, do it like once every 2 years. I think is fine. I'm currently not buying that many for a couple reasons. Number one, I'm running out of space. Excuse me. I burp a lot. Running out of space. There's not that many new titles coming out because of 2020. Sucked, obviously. We're getting more stuff now, though, thankfully. So you know, it won't last too much longer. So I usually just stick to new releases currently. I don't go and buy a whole bunch. I don't go hunting for like old things, you know what I mean? So that's another reason. There's not too many new releases currently. So if I were to do like an update, because the last one I did was last year, I think. And like I said, that's only 1 year. You want to wait at least 2 years, I think. Especially for like me, who's not buying as many as I used to. Like back in the day, I was buying movies so constantly, like you wouldn't even believe. But yeah, it just wouldn't be worth. I mean, if anything, my Criterion collection has grown quite a bit because there's been a few more sales. You know, there's been a few more big releases. So like my Criterion shelf in particular looks a lot different than that last video I did. And there's a few other new movies, obviously, like standard Blu-rays, but it would not be worth doing another video right now. I'd have to wait maybe another year. You know what I'm saying? And those are good videos to do, too, because a lot of people look up. You know, if you're making videos, you want to do a Blu-ray collection at the very least, because that's a good one to get views, and, you know, and you can talk a lot, and it's a long video, it's plenty of content. Like, people do Blu-ray videos, like, their collection, it's, like, hours long, like, hours. Like, mine, I think, the ones I've done are, like, maybe an hour each, you know? I don't know how people can just hours and hours and hours, it's too much. I couldn't do it. Who do you like more as Spider-Man? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield? Toby. Because I'm nostalgic, obviously, but also I didn't care for the Amazing Spider-Man movies that much. I just didn't. I mean, he was great, you know. Nothing against him. I mean, he did look a little too old to play Spider-Man, but then again, so did Toby. I don't know. I like Toby more. Like, if they show up in No Way Home, the theater's gonna go nuts. Like, I've said it a couple times. No Way Home is gearing up to be the next Endgame. Like, the audience is just gonna go crazy. The movie's gonna be huge. It's gonna be wild. Yeah, I like Tobey more. But who do you guys think's the best Spider-Man? I like to say Tom Holland's the best one overall, but we haven't seen enough of him like solo. You know what I mean? Like even in Homecoming, like there's a lot of Iron Man stuff in that. There's a lot of other things. You know, Spider-Man's very much surrounded by like a whole bunch of different things at once. Like a whole bunch of characters, a whole bunch of situations. Like you don't get enough time with him. You know what I mean? Like with Toby, we got plenty of time with him by himself. You know what I mean? Like character development and stuff like that. Um, that's the one issue I've had. Like Tom Holland hasn't had enough time to shine like solo, especially in No Way Home. If it is like what it is, you know what I mean? Like he's not gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild movie. um, it's raining outside, by the way. I don't know if you can hear that. This weather's terrible. South Florida, it's just the rain sucks. I hate rain. Like Anakin hates sand. I hate rain. Manny, you're excited for the Batman. Me too. I hear that movie's having some problems. I hear Pattinson and the director are not getting along or something, which is a shame. Because the director, Matt Reeves, did War for the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, two great movies. I don't know what else he's done. I forget. But I'm sure the movie's going to be great. You agree Toby's the best? Yeah. Seen Spider-Man 3 where Toby dances around isn't, you know. Uptown Funk. Yeah. It's similar to that. Yeah, that scene is special. I don't totally hate Spider-Man 3 though. Like it's got cool themes and it's got a cool, you know, Sandman's a great villain. Hobgoblin or Junior Goblin. Look at little Goblin Junior. He's you know James Franco. I like that. You know it's good. But Venom was thrown in, and you know the movie's just nowhere near as good as the first two. I don't know what happened there. I think it was studio interference or something. Like Sam Raimi didn't make the movie he wanted. I'm assuming. I love that he's doing Doctor Strange too. That's so perfect. That movie's gonna be wild also. There's so many wild things that are gonna happen in the MCU. You have to fart again, guys. Should I do it? You're gonna hear it. You don't think Spider-Man 3 wasn't that bad of a movie? I mean, you know, everybody's got an opinion. Like, I love the action in it. Like, the action at the end especially is great. The effects are great. Like, the Sandman effects, you know. Everything about the movie is very solid except for, like, the emo Peter stuff and, like, the Venom stuff. And it's just... That stuff is such a distraction from the rest of the good stuff. You know what I mean? And a lot of people can't let go of that. Yeah. Do you watch Loki? Yeah, I mentioned it a couple times. It's a great show. So far, I'm really liking it quite a bit. The first episode was the best premiere so far out of the 3 shows. Yeah, guys, which episode did you like more? I think I like the second episode more now, because it revealed quite a bit, and it's heading in a crazy direction. You watched the first Spider-Man, or Spider-Man, SpongeBob movie randomly. I need to watch that again with David Hasselhoff. I went to the theater to see that, and I had my little Spider-Man watch. Or Spider-Man. I keep saying Spider-Man. My little SpongeBob watch. The score was great. The action was also great. And the scene at the end when Harry... Yeah. You know what's funny, too, about Spider-Man 3? I didn't know this for the longest time. But Danny Elfman didn't do the music for the third movie. Like, he did the music for the first 2, right? And then the third movie wasn't him. Like, he didn't come back. I didn't know that. That's like something I learned recently. Let me just confirm that. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Spider-Man 3. No, not No Way Home. Okay, so the music... Yeah, Christopher Young. Different guy. But there's a lot of the same, you know, reused music. Yeah, Danny Elfman did the first 2. Yeah, I don't want to get that wrong. Yeah, when Harry dies at the end, yeah, that is... There's certain movies that, like, I can't help but, like, tear up at or cry at, you know? Like, when I was younger, I don't know what it is. I think it's just, like, as the older you get, maybe you're more vulnerable to sad scenes in movies, but like if I, for instance, like Toy Story 3, if I were to watch that right now, I guarantee you I would cry. I guarantee you. I don't know about like full tears, maybe tearing up, you know, but I guarantee you, between that, the incinerator scene and the last scene, those two scenes, there's definitely going to be some tear action. What's your favorite SpongeBob episode? This may sound like a hot take, but I think the Teenage Gary was my least favorite. Teenage Gary. Do I know that? Should I know that? I like old SpongeBob. Like, I got the DVD set of the first 100 episodes. Those were the glory days of SpongeBob right there. So, is that one of the first 100 episodes? If not, I don't know about it. Favorite episode is probably the pizza, Krusty Krab pizza. It's either that or the one where they do the night shift with the hashling slasher, or the one where SpongeBob ripped his pants on the beach. Cobra Kai is a great show. I need to watch that. There's so many things I need to watch. I keep putting that off. Expendables 3, in my opinion, was good, but yeah, they made a mistake making PG-13 rating. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Isn't that so weird? The first two are rated R, the third one's PG-13. Like, how does that work? Like, Die Hard did the same thing. But the fourth Die Hard, there's an unrated version that's pretty much a rated R cut, so that's okay. Like, they made it as a rated R movie, but then I guess Fox or whoever was like, we're releasing it as PG-13. And then the fifth movie's rated R, so it's like, what? And then obviously Die Hard 5 sucks, but, yeah, Expendables 3 should have been R, and yeah, it's totally forgettable. I heard they're doing more. I don't know. Those guys are getting really up there in age, especially now. By the way, Stallone with the fake weights, that's hilarious. By the way, is his 4K of Rocky 4, is that going to be on physical media? I need to see that, the director's cut. I love Rocky 4. I'm assuming the director's cut of Rocky 4 has no robot. I don't know what else is in there, but, what differences, but I'm sure it's less cheesy. I love the cheese of Rocky 4, but I'm sure the director's cut is less cheesy, no robot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it's just a better movie. SpongeBob gets injected with snail plasma and turns into a snail. The scene where he transforms was scary. I don't know if I know that. Do I know that? I don't know. I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I know that episode. You should check out Silent Night, Deadly Night from 1984. Garbage Day. Isn't that the second movie? The stupid Garbage Day thing? I've never seen those movies. There's a lot of stuff I've never seen, believe it or not. I like to think I've seen everything, but no, there's a lot. I just don't even know. Yeah, guys, Aaron must be getting his haircut right now. God. This is taking way too long. Have you seen Real Steel with Hugh Jackman? No, I haven't. Is it good? Do you like Quiet Place Part 2? I haven't seen it yet. I have the Steelbook pre-ordered, though. I love the first movie. It is from Part 2. Yeah, Garbage Day. Is there any more, and by the way, in that movie, with that guy, is there any more moments like that? Like, just crazy things like that? Absolutely absurd moments? Let me see how many people are watching currently. Let's check the... Oh, 3. Okay. Yeah, this is a thrilling edition of the podcast, guys. I might just need to rename this. It's not the podcast. It's just a placeholder for all the missed weeks. Yeah, guys. So what was I gonna say? Yes, there is more in that movie. Oh, okay. I'll check it out at some point. I feel like Scream Factory has done releases for those. I like Scream Factory quite a bit. By the way, I think the Friday the 13th set is currently on sale for $100 on Amazon, I think, which is a steal. I thought, by the way, that thing was sold out and done. I didn't know you could still buy it. You should definitely get it, people, because I'm sure at some point that thing's gonna be worth quite a bit, just like the Halloween one. So, yeah, I love this set, by the way. I went through that whole thing when I got it. Real Steel is good. It's one of Hugh Jackman's better performances. Visuals and action were great, and the soundtrack was good too. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this one, like, that's people forgot about. Real Steel. They put 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Okay, how many are there? Santa Claus horror movies. God, guys. I'm struggling here. If you guys tuned in late or whatever, my co-host is busy. I'm waiting for him. I started early because I was impatient, and I'm regretting it. I'm assuming he's going to be at least another 15, 20 minutes. I really, if I had to guess. And then once he gets here, I don't know how much longer I'm going to last, because I'm getting tired. Waiting for Black Friday to buy the Jason box set. You think it's still going to be available on Black Friday? Because that's a whole year since it came out. Like, plus. Didn't it come out in October, I think? So, like, yeah. That's like a whole 13 months. Friday 13. There's 6 Silent Deadly Nights and a reboot coming out next year. Wow. I had no clue. How many of them are good? Like, not just, you know... obviously, the second movie is supposed to be horrendous, but, like... Even if you like it, like honestly, like, are they actually? How many are actually good? Like, objectively speaking. Like, I like Suicide Squad, right? For 2016. Objectively, it's a bad movie, but I like it. You know what I mean? How many of those are objectively good? Because I don't want to watch those. I mean, bad movies, you can laugh at them. So, like, are they laughably bad? You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious about these because I've never seen any of them. Have you seen Pineapple Express starring? Yeah, I saw it a long time ago. It's funny. Yeah. What's Seth Rogen doing? Isn't he? Oh, he's gonna be in that show with he, like, shaved his face. It looks totally unrecognizable. He's gonna be in that Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee thing with Sebastian Stan, who, by the way, looks just like Tommy Lee. And what's her name? Looks like Pamela Anderson. It's that picture they put out. The first 2 in the previous remake. Okay, so those are okay. Oh, I thought the second movie was bad, because Garbage Day. I'll check it out, Derek. I'm not trying to, like, poke fun at you or anything, but I just hear those movies are just, yeah. I'll watch them at some point. I have, by the way, I have a free trial for Shudder. It's, like, super long, too. I think it's good until, like, August something. I haven't used it yet, but, like, what should I watch on Shudder? Are those movies on Shudder? I know Shudder has a lot of horror stuff, obviously. Like, they had the Creepshow TV series, so that looks good. I want to watch that. 2 is so bad it's good. Okay, gotcha. That's what I figured. Yeah, like, I got a free trial of Shudder when I bought that movie Crawl. You know that movie Crawl? It came with a free trial, and I just put it in. And yeah, it's like, I forget how long it is. It's like a couple months. Have you seen Chaos Walking? Not yet. But Aaron, my co-host, he loves that movie. He said it was great. The Steelbook looks interesting. I was tempted to get it. I saw it yesterday in the store. I didn't get it, though, because the movie got kind of bad reviews. I don't know if I want to pay full price for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me see. Let me check again. How many people? Oh, we got 4 people. Okay, what's up? Oh, you know what it is? I'm probably one of the viewers, because I have it open on my browser, so... Whoopsie. Didn't think about that. That's funny. Yeah, guys. God. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. What's your favorite Doug Lehman movie? For me, it's a tie between Bourne Identity, Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow, I haven't watched that in quite a bit, but I remember really liking that. Bourne Identity is iconic, so I'd probably go with Bourne Identity. They're gonna do another Edge of Tomorrow, aren't they? Or was that like a thing? It was like in the works, but it never happened. Something like that. And is the Bourne Identity done? Like, are they done with those? Because the last movie was meh, like I mentioned earlier. Are they still gonna do more? Aren't they gonna like make a show about Treadstone? I heard. I don't even know. Have I seen the Demon Slayer movie? I've never seen Demon Slayer, so like no, I haven't seen the movie. With my good friend Aaron, once again I'll mention, he watched that, I believe. So you're gonna ask him when he finally arrives. God, guys, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Like, if I were live streaming by myself, right, like I am right now, I probably would go about this length and then call it quits. But I'm waiting eagerly for Aaron's haircut. Let me mess around with the screen here. Oh no, wait. What am I moving right now? Hold on. Sorry, I'm new to this. Okay, let me move the logo around. Put it over my face. There we go. That's funny. What was the last movie you saw in theaters before COVID-19? Oh, Birds of Prey. I watched Birds of Prey like a bunch of times because I love that movie. Yeah, 2020 was interesting. You watched Titanic. Oh, they had like a re-release of Titanic again? Because I remember, I think it was 2012, they had like the 15th anniversary or whatever. Like re-release, you know? And I saw that in theaters back then when I was 16. And fun fact, that was my first date. That's how I know that. Yeah. That was the last time I watched it too. That was 9 years ago. Time flies. I have the Blu-ray though of that particular re-release from a couple months later. Yeah, Titanic's great. I mean, it was the #1 movie for the longest time, you know, box office wise, until James Cameron broke his own record. How do you guys feel about James Cameron just making Avatar movies, and he's probably done after that? Because he's going to make 5. So, like, by the time the 5th one comes out, is he going to be just done, like, making movies? He's going to be very old by then. Like, it's kind of a shame, really. I mean, I like Avatar, but, like, you're going to make 5 of those, and you're not going to do anything else ever again? Like, God. The last movie you saw was Rise of Skywalker before COVID. Really? Because that came out in December. So you didn't go for 3 months? Unless you saw it a little later. Who's your favorite Fantastic Four character? For me, Ben Grimm. Oh, you're talking about from the movie, with the scene on the bridge. Yeah, like, I like that first movie quite a bit. Yeah, I'd say the Thing. I mean, Doctor Doom supposedly is, like, one of the best villains of all time, like, ever. But, like, in the movies, he wasn't, you know, all that. So, like, I'm sure in the MCU, he's going to be amazing. Do you like the last Blockbuster documentary enough? Yeah. It was good. I liked it. I wish it could have been more... It could have been a little cooler or better. You know, it was okay. I liked it. I hope that store is doing okay, by the way. After all this nonsense, I hope it somehow makes it through. I don't know how it's still there. You know what I mean? Like, aren't they letting people use it as, like, an Airbnb or something? Or host private events there or something? Which is funny. What's up with the volume? Why is it so low? Oh, is it so low? Arian, glad to have you back, by the way. Is it really? Let me try. Okay, on the software I'm using, it says the volume's up all the way. Like, do you have your whatever you're watching this on? Do you have it at full blast? I assume. I'm not trying to get you to blow your speakers out, but oh, you saw Rise of Skywalker in January. Okay. I'm gonna go back and watch this, and I'm gonna be like, why am I so quiet? Is it really? It says the volume's high. Let me do the settings here. Hold on. Properties. I'm not really sure why it's low. The guy that played him in the 2005 movie wasn't that bad. In regards to performance of Toby Kebbell, was god awful. Really? Yeah, there is a hush noise. What do you mean by hush noise? They have been open since COVID started and have not closed once during the pandemic. Oh, Blockbuster. Yeah. That's wild. The volume's not bad for you. Okay, Predator fan. I'm not sure why it would be low. It's very strange. Audio. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the software. OBS, I just got it. Like, everybody uses it. But I don't know why the volume would be low. Like an old radio noise? Really? Have I seen American Werewolf in London? Yes, a long time ago. Lethal Weapon 5 is in the works. Yes, I heard about that. I'm excited. Richard Donner is like 1,000,000 years old, but like, I'm sure they're gonna kill it. I love the Lethal Weapon movies. All 4 of them. They did that TV show too for a couple seasons. I didn't watch it. And didn't the guy who played Riggs left? He left the show, right? He got like recasted or something? I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick because I have to pee. But I will be back. Okay, I'll be gone for like a minute. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright guys, so I just thought about this. I have my headphones plugged in. Maybe that has to do with the audio problem. Because when Aaron joins in, I'm going to have to, listen to what he's saying on the Zoom call. So let me unplug. Does that make a difference? Let me know if you can still hear me, by the way. Derek, I know all about Dead Meat. Don't even get me started. I've been a fan for quite a while. I love Dead Meat. Oh my god, they're great. For a couple of years now, I've been a fan. My favorite thing they ever did was they talk about like old Halloween Horror Night houses at Universal and like all the unique ones. That was a great episode on their podcast. Okay, am I Team Godzilla or Team Kong? I'm more of a King Kong guy, but I love, Godzilla too. I was fine with how the movie played out. Godzilla for you, he's more of a badass. Godzilla was pretty ruthless in that movie, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, it is better. Okay. I don't know if you heard me. So, I had my headphones plugged in. I forgot I left them plugged in. For when Aaron joins in, I'm gonna, listen to him with this, so that way the audio doesn't echo when he starts talking. You know what I mean? So that's probably why. Maybe when he does join and I plug these back in, it's gonna be low. I don't know. Yeah, it just dawned on me when I came back. Godzilla's your bro. Yeah, so how long is this already? We're over an hour, aren't we? Jesus, hour 20? Oh my god. Where is Aaron? Oh my god. When he gets here, it's gonna be so funny. He's gonna be doing all the talking. I'm out of water too. I don't want to leave again to go refill my water, but yeah, guys, I'm sorry if this is boring. Like, if this was a solo podcast that I planned, you know, it'd be more interesting, but I didn't, like, plan it. It just sort of happened, and I'm waiting for him, and... Mr. Arian, did you watch Trainspotting? Is that what you were doing? I can't recall. Have you seen that before? I don't know why. I feel like we've mentioned it at some point. Oh, Aaron said he's coming. Awesome. What do I think is the worst Jurassic Park movie? Okay, I didn't totally hate Fallen Kingdom like I mentioned. Jurassic Park 3, obviously, is another bad one. I'll say Fallen Kingdom's the worst. Because Fallen Kingdom, you know what, another thing I didn't like? They brought back Jeff Goldblum, finally. And he's barely in it. So, Dominion better be good. Because they're all going to be in it again, so... They really screwed that up. What was he in the movie? For like 2 minutes? God. The movie's got such a weird plot, too. I mean, Jurassic Park 3 has a talking dinosaur. You know, that can't be forgiven. I really don't. I'll say Fallen Kingdom. I feel like that's probably everybody's worst one. Chris Pratt is better as Star-Lord, yeah. Instead of Owen Grady. But they're both good, though. Dead Meat got a copyright for They Talk for the Predator episode. Really? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear about that. I heard about the Train to Busan video that got taken down, unfortunately. I didn't watch it either. I was like gonna watch it later that day, or whatever day it got taken down. Was it the very first day it went up? I was gonna watch it at some point, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. And I love that movie too, so. The Microwave Society. Oh, I haven't even heard of that. Okay, that sounds funny. I'll pull that up right now, actually, just to take a look. Okay, YouTube. Microwave Society. 136K. Oh, okay, so they're like a big channel. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I'm quite the burper today. Well, actually, every day. Alright. The Wolf of Wall Street's the best movie of 2013. I guess you're right. I need to think about that. 2013. American Hustle. Love that movie. Fast and Furious 6. Love that movie. What else came out in 2013? Like, what was Best Picture? Wasn't it 12 Years a Slave, I think? It was 2013? James A. Janisse is a great guy, yeah. Do you think about Karate Kid 1984? Classic movie. I watched the Train to Busan kill count right before it got copyrighted. Clutch. So what got copyrighted exactly? Was it just all the footage of the movie that was being used, I'm assuming? Like, you can't like just cut one part of the video out and then put it out again. Like, it's not gonna work, right? I'm assuming it's, you know, if you put up anything from that movie, it'll get in trouble. Like I said, certain things are very, very iffy. Like, if you use any Beatles for 5 seconds, you're gonna have to mute it. Or else the video just won't go up at all. So. Oh, you don't know? Yeah, I don't know. I wish I watched it, though. It's one of my regrets. Because that channel's so great. They're so funny. The production's excellent. Prisoners by Denis Villeneuve, 2013. I haven't watched Prisoners. I know I need to, though. What else is 2013? I'm drawing blanks. Well, those are the first ones that came to mind. American Hustle, Fast and Furious 6, 12 Years a Slave, Iron Man 3. Oh, yeah, Iron Man 3. And the Wolverine. 2 criminally underrated Marvel movies. Criminally. Yeah, Iron Man 3 is in my top 5 for MCU. Talking all of Marvel, I don't know if it's in top 5, but MCU it is. Good Day to Die Hard? You're right. Oh, Thor the Dark World also, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Dark Times. I really hope they do another Die Hard. I don't know what the Disney-Fox merger means for that, but Dark World is absolute garbage. I used to like that movie quite a bit, but, you know, I think I might have to agree with you. The Exorcist is getting a remake by Warner Brothers next year. Oh. I mean, technically The Exorcist has been redone a bunch of times already, so it's like... Weren't there 2... Correct me if I'm wrong. There was like 2 prequels to The Exorcist they made. One was called, like, Dominion, and then one was called something else. I forget the name. But there was like 2 totally different movies. I feel like they had the same actors. They had something in similar. And they came out in the same year or something crazy. I forget what it is. Let me look this up, actually. I don't want to sound like an idiot. Right? Dominion. Prequel to The Exorcist. Okay. Stellan Skarsgård was in it. Oh, Exorcist at the Beginning was the other one. Stellan Skarsgård. Rennie Harlan did that one. Who did this one? Paul Schrader. So how does that work? 2005, and then this one, 2004. Exorcist at the Beginning was retooled from Paul Schrader's Dominion. Oh, so they sort of did like a Justice League, where like the retooled version came out first, and then the original. That's so weird. I remember hearing about that. Man of Steel 2013, yeah. What's your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie? I gotta think about that. He's been on a lot of things. Leonardo DiCaprio. The Departed, Scorsese. That's probably it. Prisoners is a must-watch. Yeah, Denis Villeneuve never made a bad movie. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for Dune eagerly. I'm seeing that in Dolby, for sure. I don't know anything about Dune, by the way. I just know it's got a giant worm. Shutter Island. Oh, yeah, that's another 2013, ain't it? Scorsese? Haven't seen that one. What do you think of The Mummy? Talk about the new Mummy? I didn't see that, because I hear it's terrible. But I love Brendan Fraser Mummy. The original Mummy with Boris Karloff is a good movie. I watched that last year, I think, for the first time. I still prefer the Brendan Fraser one, though, just because it's amazing action adventure. The sequel is guilty pleasure. The third movie is forgettable. Who was in the third one? Jet Li, right? Shutter Island was 2010. Oh, okay. I mix those years up sometimes. 2010 and 2013, I don't know why those two in particular. I kind of mix those up. Mummy 1999. Yeah, that's my favorite of the Mummy movies I've seen. I'm not going to watch the Tom Cruise one, because what's the point? I kind of wish, though, they do the Dark Universe still. Like, I want them to do a modern universe. Because The Invisible Man, for example, was excellent. I hope they can make that the first movie, and then just continue off that. What do you think is the worst movie of 2015? The Boy Next Door. Haven't seen 50 Shades of Grey. 2015. I don't know. I don't know what the bad movies were. I don't remember. You watched Arrival, Annihilation. They both okay. Don't get all the hype. I bought Arrival years ago when it first came out, and I haven't watched it yet. I still haven't watched it yet. Annihilation, I heard, was excellent. But you said it's okay. Okay. Yeah, certain things just get hyped way too much. Okay, so Liam Roberts, how you doing? You sent a message, but you deleted it. I didn't read it fast enough. Don't be afraid. Was it a typo? Don't be afraid. I need some support here. My co-host is on the way. Mummy 2017 is what you think it is. Yeah. Fant Four Stick is the worst movie of 2015. There you go. And I've mentioned in other videos a long time ago, I refuse to watch the 2016 Ghostbusters. That's the only movie I refuse to watch for many reasons. Cinemassacre, James, he said it best. Watch his video about it. That'll explain my point of view as well. But I'm just gonna say that's the worst movie of 2016. The worst actor that played John Connor. There's so many. There's so many actors that played John Connor. I mean, the worst. Oh, Liam says After Earth 2013. Yeah, I hear that's terrible. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. He had a comeback recently. As old, that movie he's making old, that looks interesting. I might see that. That looks really unsettling. Worst actor that played John Connor. I have never had a problem with Edward Furlong as John Connor. Nick Stahl's okay. Christian Bale, he's over the top, but it's Christian Bale, so. Oh, Genesis. I don't like that actor. I mean, nothing against the guy personally. I just don't like him. I don't know. He's weird. He was in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I love that movie, but something about that guy just doesn't click with me. Like, I don't really know. You know what I mean? Nothing against that dude. What's his name? Jason Clarke. What do I think of the new Mortal Kombat movie and the old ones? I don't think I've ever seen any of them. I heard Annihilation, right? The second one wasn't good. I heard the new one's not good. So R.I.P.D. was 2013. Yeah, never saw that, but heard it was bad. Somebody mentioned Last Outlaw. They released the 2011 thing with the practical effects. How stupid were they? Release it with CG. Like, I understand maybe like their reasoning. Like, okay, it doesn't look good nowadays. They'd rather have CGI, whatever. But like the CGI is terrible. I haven't watched the movie, but I've seen the clips of the CGI. It looks so bad. I don't know what they were thinking. Tony Stark, Jason Clarke, and Jai Courtney are disposable actors. I liked Jai Courtney quite a bit in Suicide Squad. I actually liked Jai Courtney in Genesis for the most part. That whole movie's just turn your brain off, like nonsense. You can have fun with it. He was okay as John Connor, I think. Kyle Reese. My bad. Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. She's alright. I like the Captain Marvel movie. A lot of people give it. I think it's a fun movie. I like it. I don't have any problems with her, really. She seems very, I'll just say sensitive, whatever. I mean, in terms of her acting, she's fine, I mean, I remember when I reviewed it, I was like, she's not as, charming or, she doesn't click with the audience in every scene, but, it's her first go at it, so. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is one of the worst movies of all time. Period. I love just straight to the point comments like that. It's hilarious. Live for Your Die Hard literally was the nail in the coffin for me for Jai Courtney. Oh, you mean Good Day to Die Hard. Live for Your Die Hard is actually a really good movie. Even though it's PG-13, but there is an unrated version that's rated R, basically. Do you like 28 Days Later or 28 Weeks Later? I haven't seen either. Sorry. You guys are revealing a lot of movies in this live stream that I haven't seen. I'm admitting to many things here. Are you gonna watch the iCarly revival? So I was never into iCarly. Around the end of the decade is when I started tuning out of kid shows, basically. Like around that time period, like 2009, 2010, I started tuning out. I stopped watching like Nickelodeon and
and Disney and all, and Cartoon Network. Those were like the three channels: Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network. I stopped around that time because I was entering high school and I was sort of like just getting into other things, and so iCarly was around that time period from what I remember. My sister, who's 5 years younger, she was really into that. So like I'd hear it a lot on her room and on her TV, like the theme song and all that stuff. But I never watched it. I was a little too. That was past my time, basically. Do you find redeeming quality in Godzilla King of the Monsters? I like how you put Godzilla Kong of the Monsters. I'm assuming that was a typo. Redeeming quality. The effects are okay. The fighting's okay. Vera Farmiga, I don't want to say her name wrong. She's a good actress, I didn't care for the movie though, But her character was okay, and her reasoning for what she's doing, I guess his name Millie Bobby Brown was good too. Kyle Chandler was kind of strange in that movie, but whatever. Yeah, that's about it. The 4K image and video is really good on it. Yeah. Try and watch Thanksgiving 2007. I need to watch a bunch of those, like Poultrygeist and all those. I need to watch all those crazy horror movies. I don't know when Aaron's getting back, but he needs to hurry. I don't know how much longer I can take this. By the way, this camera, I love this laptop I have. It's very nice, but the camera is very strange. Like you see right now, it's like all get dark again. It's very weird. There we go. Stay like this. Breaking Bad is a good show. Yeah. I'd have to agree with you on that. Poultrygeist, yeah. Oh, by the way, it just clued me. I'm wearing a Nickelodeon shirt, and I was talking about how, I don't watch Nickelodeon anymore. I love old Nickelodeon. All that. By the way, I didn't know this. They filmed the intro to All That at part of the Universal Studios theme park. I just learned this in some random video. Like the intro with the kids and all that, with the awesome music. So I probably walked by that so many times without realizing, oh, this is where they filmed the All That intro. Because they used to have the Nickelodeon Studios there, which turned into the Blue Man Group building, which is now turning into something else. Did you watch Rugrats? I was a die-hard Rugrats fan. I still have the orange VHS tapes. I have a bunch of them. I was so into Rugrats. Oh, Aaron's here. Let's do this. Okay, so Aaron, if you're ready, finally. Your haircut's on point, hopefully. It's 9 where you are. Oh, you must be in Central Time, middle of the United States somewhere, I'm assuming. But it's 10:17 right now on the East Coast. And I have to work tomorrow. I'll wake up early, but it's okay. Let me invite Aaron real quick to the Zoom call. Okay, so let me try and figure this out here. Okay, invite Aaron. Invite. Now, I might need to put my headphones in because the audio might echo. And if it gets quiet again. What happened? Did it say he joined? Oh no, what happened? Okay. Sorry guys. Hold on, bear with me. The audio might get low. Put my headphones in. Let me untangle them. Okay. Okay, guys. So, I think I figured out what the audio issue was.
I think I figured out what it was. So when I had the headphones in earlier by accident, there's like a microphone on these headphones. I think this is what I was talking into the whole time. Because like it made this the default audio on Zoom for some reason. I don't know why. So I think I fixed it. If I sound good or I sound bad, please let me know. Who do I think is a better movie reviewer, Jeremy Jahns or Chris Stuckman? I love both of them. Jeremy Jahns is funnier, but Chris Stuckman is a better reviewer. I'll put it that way. Still daytime there. Yeah, it's 7:19, I bet. Yeah, it gets dark here actually pretty late now with the time change, that they do every couple months. You go into the After Hours tour next year. I love The Weeknd, but his prices are so high. Let me take one of these out. Wisconsin. Oh, you're in Wisconsin. Oh, okay, I got you, Derek. Okay, so Aaron's... You can't stand how hot it is here. How do Florida people... Yeah, it's humid right now because of all the rain we're getting. I hate humidity. Heat I can take, but humidity's terrible. Please, people, let me know if the audio sounds good still. Like, if it went bad or something, please tell me. So, by the way, Aaron, this whole time, I left my headphones plugged in for, like, when we do the Zoom talk, so you don't echo through my thing. And I forgot to unplug them. So this whole time, I was talking into this microphone for some reason. And it sounded horrible. So when I unplugged the headphones, it made a huge difference. But I figured it out now, so it should be okay. What's my favorite film of all time? Yours is Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption's amazing. My favorite movie is Blade Runner. Your audio's just fine. Okay, I figured it out. I blame Zoom. Because Zoom made this the default, which is annoying. Yeah, let me show you guys. I am on Zoom. Oh, you can't see the bottom. It won't show the bottom, unfortunately. Okay. But when Aaron joins in, I'll move it around so you'll see. Yeah, so anyways, I guess he's getting set up right now. I'm eagerly waiting. You said it's still that audio? It can't be. I just fixed it. Derek said it was fine. Yeah, I'm back on the good audio. At least I should be. I'm talking a little quieter, though, because it's getting late here. So maybe that's it. I don't know. Oh, whoops. What did I do? I think I messed up the... Okay, I think I messed up the live stream or something. That was weird. Alright, let me invite Aaron again. Hopefully this works out. Okay, invite. This whole thing's a cluster. So my screen's frozen. Is it still frozen? Aaron, where are you? God. It's my fault. I shouldn't have started so early. It wouldn't be the Poppin' Up podcast if it wasn't a cluster. Yeah. Alright. still eagerly waiting. It's getting there. It needs to get there faster. I'm sorry, guys, who have been here for this whole time. If you have, it's my fault because I started way too early, and it's about to be 10:30, but it's okay. All right, let me see. What's he saying? What is worse, Man of Steel or Superman 4? Oh, Superman 4. Man of Steel's, an okay movie. A lot of people love it. Superman 4 is terrible. And Superman 3. Richard Pryor, the movie. Which song by The Killers do I like more, Mr. Brightside or Human? Human. What song's Human? Do I know that one? I love Mr. Brightside, though. And somebody told me. And, The Man. What's that? It's called The Man, right? That hit they had. The Godzilla vs. Kong 4K slipcover. Yeah, it is very nice. I will say Warner Brothers does very nice slipcovers. They're like sharp and really glossy and really nice. Yeah, somebody told me that's a great song. Yeah. All right, Aaron, what are you doing? I'm desperate here. Oh God. Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys. I keep messing with the thing. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get Aaron to join. Do I have to send another invite? Like, what happened? Oh, my Lord. So, next week, or whenever the next time we do this, it'll be much more streamlined. Like, it'll be like this, hopefully. But it'll be no mess. I mean, mess can be fun sometimes, but for me, it's not fun right now. Which is better, Logan or Watchman? That is a very loaded question for me, but I'm going to say Logan. Well, they're both masterpieces, though. Yeah, I don't know that song, Human. I don't think I do. Do I like the Godzilla vs. Kong Steelbook? Yeah, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. Just because the front and back artwork was a little too similar. And some of the Photoshop on the back artwork wasn't the best. I pointed it out in the video. But it's still very nice. Alright, Aaron. Oh my God. Where are you? What do you guys think of the Steelbook? I'm curious how many people, like, either ordered it and it got delayed, or ordered it and, like, or tried to go to the store and get it and they couldn't get it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a hot item that has had problems getting to people, from what I can tell. 21 Guns is probably... I like 21 Guns by Green Day. You're in? Okay, Aaron says he's in. I'm waiting. Oh my goodness. Where are you? You said you're in. Where are you? Let me just take a pee. Oh my God. Okay. Let me see what the messages are saying. Who's better character, Wolverine or Deadpool? Wolverine's my favorite comic character, period, so... even though I'm not a big comic book reader, but his whole story and everything and different versions, and I find it the best. Yes, Derek, we're waiting on you, wannabe comedy. It's only 7:30 Pacific time. Yeah, lucky you. Like, for the most part, this was unplanned. Like, we were talking, I mentioned earlier, we were going to do this today, Wednesday, but it just sort of ended up being kind of messy. Alright. You done going pee? Because... oh my god. Send the invite once more. Duly noted. Okay. Invite. Alright, here we go. Let me make sure this isn't too loud. I don't want to blow my left ear out. Turn that down. Okay. Where are you? What song by The Script do you like more for the first time? Oh. Who is The Script? I've never even heard of them. I'm just eating pizza rolls and enjoying your live. That is such a move. That is such a mood. Oh, here we go. Aaron's finally joined. Let me change the view here. There we go. Oh, look who it is. With that fresh cut.
It's so early and there's so much time. I don't know why you're...
Dude, you got that fresh lineup. Alright, hold on. Now let me try to rearrange this on the... Yeah, we look weird. Okay. Let me...
Isn't that just our usual look?
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to take the chat off the actual video, but I'll still look at it.
Okay.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm new to this. Okay, remove. Okay, let me bring this over here. Shrink this. Alright, this is fun. So,
this is fun.
How long was that wait at the barber shop?
Too long. Way too long.
Was it worth it?
No.
Oh, no? Did the guy like screw you up? What happened?
No. I'm not a big haircut guy myself. And
Did he push your hairline back?
yeah, I look like a LeBron now.
You got that Space Jam money?
Yeah.
Alright, so, how has life been for the past 3 weeks or whatever? Cause it's
pretty epic.
Okay. Anything major happen?
No.
No?
Just kidding. Oh shit, hold on. Let me grab my charger. I'm sorry. Let me grab my charger.
Alright. Sorry guys, I'm like half a zombie right now. Trying to still have... You know what? Actually, no. Let me leave the chat away from this on the screen. I can still read it, though. Just so it's not too cluttered. Let me shrink it a little bit on my screen. Everything on my computer right now is just a huge mess. Okay. Let's put it there. Okay. Alright. I have baby volume and Aaron's crystal clear. No, I'm kind of whispering a little bit. Does the audio, like, legit, does it sound bad or what? What's Aaron doing? Oh, he's getting the charger, right? This is such a mess. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the audio. I thought I fixed it. It's because of my headphones. I already know it. It's gotta be the reason. But I changed it back to the computer microphone.
Don't you love napalm in the morning?
I love the smell of it.
All right, I'm back for good. Let's start this podcast once and for all. Oh shit! Hold on. I think. Oh, is that a Jeff Goldblum Jesus candle?
Yeah, I think when you're getting your fresh lineup, I was showing this to the people.
Oh. Where'd you even get that?
It's a record store outside of Orlando. It's called Park Avenue CDs. It's a really cool store.
Yeah, well, I got Mr. Munch from Chuck E. Cheese. So.
Oh yeah, Chuck E. Cheese still exists. I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I went yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Because I thought, why not? And I had 2,000 tickets, so
what was the
that
occasion?
happened. To go visit Charles.
Charles Entertainment Cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's funny. I haven't been there in forever, but I'm glad it's still there. So we both saw Cruella. How'd you like it?
We did. I liked it so much, like more than I thought I was gonna be. Like, you know, it didn't even feel like a Disney movie. Like literally the whole time I kept freaking. I was like, this is a Disney movie. Like it didn't even feel like it. It felt like it felt super different. I think it's definitely one of like the better live action like Disney movies.
Yeah.
Not that like they're not good. Like I really like Beauty and the Beast, and I like The Jungle Book is fantastic. But yeah, I thought this was really like surprised. Like it genuinely surprised me. I was like, man, I came out of it. I was like, that was dang good. I would like buy that on 4K like as soon as it comes out.
Yeah, I would buy it, but it's probably gonna go straight to Disney Plus. But I mean, depends what the steelbook looks like. If it looks pretty cool, you know, I might get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the movie, it was PG-13, and I had no clue, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Because like we just went into it, we are just like, let's see something at this theater at Universal we've never been to, and Cruella was the choice, and it was excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of dark, PG-13. Like I like to joke about how the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie starts with a little boy getting hung, so like you know, Disney isn't afraid to do stuff. So yeah, I like the dark aspects, and it was great. Emma Stone, I hope she gets like nominated for something because she was great. Thompson was great too. Everybody, it was funny. The heist aspects were great. That was unexpected.
Although the soundtrack, it plays a lot. Like it's like every couple seconds is a song. I did like the soundtrack though. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was cool. I like too how it's like it took place in I think in the 60s.
60s or something like that.
And I'm not like a big 101 Dalmatians fan or anything, but
no, I haven't even seen the original 101 Dalmatians, so this is like a whole new experience going in.
The cartoon from like the 50s, like I saw that a long time ago, and then the 101 live action, I saw that a long time ago, but I like pretty much like knew nothing, so it was a nice surprise, and I give it like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I probably gave it an A-, probably. I think they're probably going to make a sequel, most likely. I mean...
Yeah, they're talking about Glenn Close coming back, and they're going to do, like, part sequel, part prequel. So, like, the old Cruella and young Cruella, like, they might do a Godfather Part 2 sort of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But that's funny that we both saw that, because it just sort of happened. All right, so I'm assuming you watched Loki.
I didn't watch today's, but I watched the first episode.
You got to watch today's.
I know. Yeah, but I did watch the first episode, and it's cool. Like it's very. I was just gonna tell you, I was like, it feels like Blade Runner to me personally.
Oh, yeah?
Like the whole feel. Like that's like I was like, man, Tyler probably is loving this right now because
sci-fi. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the soundtrack.
That's what it reminded me of. And like, you know, there's the part where he's like in like the waiting room, it's like that orange lighting, and I was like, yeah, this is Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's very cool. Like I mentioned earlier, I think it's the best first episode so far for the 3 shows. And the second episode's really wild too. Like, oh my god.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really wild. It can go in so many directions, so it's really unpredictable.
And I think I kind of figured out how they're dealing with the multiverse a little bit, like the rules and stuff. Because I know some people didn't like how in Endgame, like it felt like there's never going to be stakes now because there's always going to be a universe where Captain America's alive or Iron Man's alive. So it's like, what's the point? But now this kind of explains that no, there is just one timeline, and the multiverse is kind of just not a thing, and kind of just they get rid of it. So I thought that was like cool. That like, yeah, there's still stakes because one character is one character pretty much. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
The timelines, like they put those purple
if they wanted to, yeah.
So that 2012 timeline from Endgame is gone. Like they just branched it at the beginning of the episode, so it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? So that's interesting. But yeah, I wonder if they're really going to explain like the whole Captain America going back in time thing with the stone.
And no one really knows. Is he like? Is he dead? Is he old now? They don't really mention it much.
I
Like,
always like to
they
joke.
just say he's gone.
Yeah, I like to think they haven't negotiated with Chris
Confirmed
Evans
it.
yet. Maybe
Yeah.
they're giving him a break. He'll come back at some point. Like, I like to joke, they'll just do the thing they did to Ant-Man, where he turned into a baby, turned into a young man. They'll just de-age him. Like, he won't be an old man anymore. You know what I mean?
Anytime they need him.
Yeah, they'll run time through him instead of him through time. So, you know.
Yeah.
They could bring it back. But man, this show is so wild. Like, the Infinity Stones were just paperweights. That blew my mind.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I was like, damn, people
know
really
Loki.
died for those, and
Yeah. But you know Loki.
it's just nothing in them.
He snuck a time
Yeah.
stone. He snuck
Oh yeah,
one.
he probably did.
If I was there, I would sneak one of each. But you know, you only put so many in your pockets.
And would snap the entire time people.
Yeah, I mean, if you're outside of the TVA, they work. So like, you might as well grab a few. But yeah, the first 2 episodes for me are both pretty much 10 out of 10s. Like, they're that good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I still think I liked the first episode of WandaVision more. I liked this one more than I did the Winter Soldier one.
Okay.
Falcon Winter Soldier, but I still think I liked the WandaVision one more because it was the first episode that kind of just came back and it was so different from everything else, which I still liked, and it still had that horror mystery type thing at the end. And I don't know, I guess that one it works more for me, kind of the type of stuff I like. But I still thought it was a great opening, because I mean, when they first announced the Loki show, I was like, this is kind of, do they really need to do that? And it's like, Loki, like, what are they gonna do? Like, it's gonna be kind of more like Thor: The Dark World, which, by the way, I'm tired of them trying to make Thor: The Dark World important. Like, get rid of it. It's a big part of Endgame. It's a big part of this show.
I think the reason they keep like going back is because of Frigga's death. That's the main reason, because of the mom's
Yeah,
death.
I mean, that was really the only important thing about that movie.
And the
so.
reality stone.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
forget
Those are
about that.
two
The
reasons.
liquid.
But I'm sure at some point we'll stop going to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can only take so much. But yeah, man. Wednesdays, I think today there was like there's something in the news about how Disney Plus is going to put stuff out on Wednesdays now instead of Fridays, like permanently, like for shows. But movies they'll put
Really?
out on Fridays. Yeah, I think that's official.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because Black Widow is not too long from now.
Yeah, July 9th or 8th, whatever.
Yeah. Did you already get tickets for that?
Yep, I'm excited. Finally.
Yeah, I think I'm watching it in. Usually, I've been watching every Marvel movie in Dolby, but I think I'm going to go watch that one in IMAX, just because I think that one has shots that were filmed in IMAX.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to go watch that one, because pretty much if it's like I've gone to all the last Marvel movies in Dolby, because like it's not, well, Endgame literally the whole movie shot in IMAX, but like that one I just decided to just go watch in Dolby because like I've never done Dolby before. I was like, if I was going to do it for like the big boy, like the big movie. So I did that, and then Spider-Man I did in Dolby. Godzilla vs. Kong, the perfect movie for Dolby. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't done IMAX in so long. The last movie I think I saw in IMAX was Shazam. So I thought, why not?
Gotcha. Okay, that's good though.
Actually, no. Never mind. Spider-Man: Far From Home. I watched that in both IMAX and Dolby. I watched for the first time in Dolby, but then I watched it a second time during the re-release in IMAX.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you told me you have like a mixed relationship with that movie, mixed feelings with that movie. Yeah, I just
Switches
thought it
on and off from great to.
Uh,
Thinking of stuff that you said that I didn't watch Loki, but you did. But I watched A Quiet Place too, and you didn't. So
yeah, let me know. People are saying it's good.
it's great. Like it is really, really, really good. I was like, dang, like this is like most sequels usually it's kind of like another thing from the first. Like it's always kind of like feels like it's less, even though it's trying to do more. But this one, it's like on the same scale. Like I think it's great. Like I enjoyed every second of it. And I think I really would recommend it for you to watch. And I'm probably for sure gonna get the 4K day one.
Did you like it more than the first movie?
I haven't watched the first movie since I watched it in theaters, but I think so. I think I do.
Okay. Rating?
Yeah. I'd probably give it like a A- to an A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably an A. Oh, I don't know, because I'm trying to think. I think I liked it more than Cruella, but like it's not crazy apart. I really enjoyed both. I think I enjoyed definitely enjoyed it more than Cruella, but I gave Cruella an A minus. I don't want to put like a Quiet Place 2 like an A minus, like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'd probably just give a Quiet Place 2 an A, might as well. I mean, it's a great film. So yeah, I'll give it an A.
Okay, gotcha. So like when you do your tier list for something, you'll put Cruella in front of it, but they're both in A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of which, yeah, I still have the Disneyland video coming out, and I actually, when I was there, I was gonna mention this in the video, but I made one of those like custom lightsabers that were like $200,
Dude.
and yeah, I decided to go with the red because I like the dark side. I like the red one more.
That's
Yeah.
so cool. Is
It's
that
so
the fancy new one?
heavy
that-
too.
Oh no, that doesn't retract. The fancy new one like retracts, like it comes
No,
out.
that one's. But I literally think that was only gonna be for cast members, like who like work there. And even then, I'm pretty sure even if they did release it, it'd probably be like $1,000 knowing Disney. But yeah, that one was like the one that you customize, make your own.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that. And that whole we both went on vacation, like a vacation, even though I didn't stay the night anywhere. I kind of just went for the day. But yeah, I'm glad I got to go before it got packed again, like yesterday. It was only like 45% capacity. And even then, it was still seemed like it was less because everyone was just going to Avengers Campus because I went literally like the day after it opened, which I did get to go to. I didn't get to ride the Spider-Man ride, the brand new one, but literally that it's pretty much impossible because it's like that boarding group thing where you have to go on the app and right at 7 or right at 12, you have to click it and hopefully you get a pass. I didn't for either the brand new like Rise of the Resistance Star Wars ride or the Spider-Man one, which was unfortunate, but I did go on a majority of them. And spoiler, my favorite ride is the Guardians ride, which is there, so that was cool. It's crazy because I absolutely cannot I'm a little bit of a baby when it comes to roller coasters. Like it's like the whole lead up to them, I'm like I'm not getting on that, but then when I'm actually on it, I'm like yeah, this is like the best thing ever.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I can't. I don't think I could ever do like those drop rides or you're like Six Flags level where you go so high, you're literally in there and you just fall. Like I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
And Guardians, it's basically that. Except I think it does it perfectly. Like it has a part where you can see how high you are towards like the end, but you still like for the most part, you drop in the darkness. So it's like not as like intense as like seeing yourself literally dropping in the park, but it's you're still dropping, and it's like not too high, but still like a good where like you really feel it. So it was awesome, and like there's the whole like stuff with you see the Guardians like the cut scenes or whatever. Oh man, it was just like it was definitely my favorite ride. And I highly recommend like that's like a ride most people go on. And as a baby who hates those dropping rides, if you're watching, you're like, no, I don't want. That's not my ride. I'd still say I'd go on it, but it's best to go with someone probably because like just to hype you up. Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah, because that ride, I don't know if you know this, it used to be Tower of Terror back in the
day. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, like we still have that here, thankfully, and I want to go on it so bad. It's been so long. But yeah, it's a drop tower. I've been on it, years ago, but I know what you mean. It's that like weightless feeling when you're going up and down.
Yeah.
It's kind of intense for some people, but like it's Guardian, so it's fun, and it's highly themed.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's like the collector's building or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's funny.
I think they updated it because I think when the Tower of Terror one, like once that got taken down to put the Guardians, I think they added a couple extra drops. I think it made it a little bit faster. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's what I heard, at least.
Okay. All right, so that's good that they have all that there. Like, I'm jealous of the Avengers camp. That's such a cool thing you guys have.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think I hear that they're gonna be building it at like all the Disneyland parks, but each place is gonna be different. Like California is gonna have like the Avengers headquarters and then the Spider-Man ride, and then they're probably gonna have like something else at Orlando, something else at like the Paris one, like the same concept but just like different, I think, things. Like I don't know if you're gonna have like a Spider-Man ride or if it's gonna be something else, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I think it's all gonna be like kind of split up because there's 4 parks at Disney, so Epcot is getting a Guardians like indoor roller coaster that's supposed to be like super high tech.
I heard that.
Yeah, they're building that. Trying to think what else. Hollywood Studios, that has Star Wars Land already, so I don't know if they're going to put Marvel there. Magic Kingdom, I don't know if that makes sense with Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know if they have how much they have planned out, but
Because Avengers Campus, it's small. Because there used to be a Bugs Land there. And they kind of just took that out and put it in Avengers Campus. When you go in, it's smaller than you think it is. And if you look at the map, it's like a very tiny part of the park. But yeah, I'm glad they even put it there because it's cool. Seeing all the superheroes walking around. I saw Ant-Man, Thor walking around. I tried shawarma. Yeah,
you did. Was it good?
I did. It's pretty good. Oh, and I got this too. Hold on, they give it to you. Basically, it's like it's a souvenir there. If you can buy your soda with it. When you're buying soda, you can if you buy or even just like water. They give it to you for like an extra price. But hold on. So it is. It's like an Infinity Gauntlet, the Nano Gauntlet.
Oh no way!
Yeah, and if you can take it out, but it has a cup holder, so that's why you hold your drink in it and drink it like that.
Dude, that thing looks expensive.
I think it was about like $15.
Wait a minute. Stop the presses. Did you see earlier when I mentioned this cup right here?
Yeah.
This
Wait, how much? How much was
This
it?
cup was like $18, and then you want to refill it next day, it's $10 more. That is only $15.
Yeah, it was like 15 or 20. Like one of those, I forgot. It was. I know it's for sure either 15 or 20. But yeah, it's like this cool gauntlet, and it lights up, and then it comes with a cup, so you can put your drink in it if you want, and start chugging it.
Dude, my mind is blown right now.
So yeah, so you see like cup part kind of comes off, and you can just hold it, and like this. But then you can put the cup back if you want to hold your drink in it.
Dude, that thing is so cool. I had no clue about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I mean, if you ever come to California, and we decide to go on a Disneyland trip, we can do that.
Oh yeah, I definitely would want to go to the theme park. Yeah. That's hilarious. I don't know if we're gonna sell those here. I doubt it. I mean, knowing Disney, they'll sell everything at once. But that's so cool. Oh my god, I can't believe how cheap that is. I thought Universal was supposed to be cheap. Never mind. I take that back. Damn. Okay. So that's at California Adventure, the Avengers stuff.
Yeah, it's at California Adventure.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Although I also did go and check out the Star Wars Land. Did you go to have you gone to that, or have you gone to like Disney
10
and
years.
you haven't
I
gone
haven't
it?
been there in 10 years, so no.
Yeah, that's what it was for me too. It was literally the exact same time. I hadn't gone there in like 10 years. So I decided just to go. I was supposed to go last year, and I think I mentioned this, like the week I was supposed to go, that's when shutdown happened.
Yeah.
So I was able to go this time, and yeah, it was great.
Okay.
Although one stupid thing happened. No, it was two stupid things. So funny story. So we decided to go on Pirates of the Caribbean because I had gone with my girlfriend. We went on Pirates of the Caribbean, and it was like a 40-minute wait. So it was a 40-minute wait. So we're like in line, and it's like it's when the hotness is at its kind of peak, it was about like 95, which probably in Florida is like nothing.
That's hot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was about 95. And like it was like the middle. It was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So it was like peak heat. So waiting in line, and it was our turn to get on the boat. We were like literally walking on, like hold on for a second, wait for the next boat, and then the next boat comes and it kind of stalls there, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, the ride crashed. You're gonna have to go." So the ride crashed right when we were about to get on.
Dude.
And then we had to just leave.
That sucks.
We're literally right about to get on the line. We're like a minute away from getting on, and it just crashes, and that whole wait was worthless.
You waited like 40 plus minutes for nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, that's terrible. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid. And then another thing with the lightsaber. So it's like this whole show. You go in, and basically it's like they put like this little whole like showcase thing where everyone's kind of standing around, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, you get to choose your crystal, whatever." I chose red, and then you build your lightsaber. Well, once you're done building lightsaber, you put it into like this little thing. I think that's where like the blade part is. Like you connect it in, and then they like have like showcase where they have all like the characters speaking, whatever, and they're like, okay, turn on your lightsabers. Like this thing opens, and then you lift your lightsaber up, and it's on and glowing. It's this cool thing. Well, they do that. They're like, all right, turn your lightsabers on and lift it into the air. So my thing opens and it's not on, like it's off. And like the employee looks at me and like has to keep the show going. So she kind of ignores me. And then some dude kind of comes running in and he's like trying to like, fix it. He's like, oh, I gotta take this to the back. So he's running. He ran with my lightsaber to the back, and I'm just there watching everyone else do like this cool thing. And then like I'm there for like an extra 5 minutes after the whole show ends, and they're like, oh, here it is, we fixed it. So yeah, that kind of took away from the experience. But at least I have it
on that trip. A lot of bad luck.
Yeah, but I mean, besides those, it was great. Except for the stupid Smuggler's Run ride. It like I don't get like sick or motion sickness out here, you know. Yeah.